All right, guys. So tonight we're going to talk a little bit about the health bet. I don't know who has looked into it before or who's done it before in the past. I know Chris did it, Sarah, Megan. I'm not sure if you did it. You did do it? April, Erica. I don't know if you did it or not. But last year, I think or not last year, but like a couple months ago, the payout was like $16, which, I mean, it's really not that much. But I mean, it's still $16 that pays for your business fee, right? So it's really a good opportunity for you as coaches to, branch out and try to form your own team and also get people involved to try to start their health and fitness journey. So, because I guess the survey was that 3 out of 4 people were successful with their health and fitness for the last one, and 84% of them would do it again. So this is why that they're doing it, and they're guaranteeing $2 million for the pot. They're going to be donating $5 per challenge pack that was sold from October, I think it was 31st to December 31st, and I think the guaranteed is $2 million, but it's going to be $3 million, might be. That's what I'm getting out of what I've read before. So I don't know how many of you guys have already looked into it to start a challenge group. But make sure that if you guys do it, just read over the FAQ. The FAQ number is 1492. So if you want to go back and look at like the qualifications, you can. But just so you guys know, to qualify for this, each week you have to make sure that you are you're doing Shakeology 5 days a week, logging in with a photo, and doing the workouts 3 days a week, logging in. And they didn't say a photo for the workout, but just to be on the safe side, I would just do a photo, just because I think that's weird that they're not having you take a photo. Or it just doesn't say it in the FAQ. So just make sure that you do that for each qualifying week, because if you go back at the very end of like the month and you put it in, it's not going to count. So it has to count for that week. So I don't know. I saw someone type something, but I kind of went by it. But someone said they might have came short. Sarah, oh, you didn't post a photo with the Shakeout. I'm pretty sure you need to do a selfie for the health bet. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, that's what I thought for the last one that we did, but I was going over the FAQs, and I didn't see anything for the photo, but just to be on the safe side, I would just do a photo. And for the new people who haven't done the challenge bet or the health bet before, you're going to have to do the challenge tracker app, and you're going to have to invite everyone through email, and they're going to have to go through their email and follow the steps to complete it. But if you guys are having these customers start brand new for the challenge group, make sure that they order or try to order before December 29th so that they know that they're going to be getting their package on time. So the health bet is going to be running from January 9th to February 5th. And I think that's pretty much it. As far as the challenge bet, I'm super excited because potentially $3 million, like, come on. I bet you we're not going to get as much money just because with the new year, people are going to be like, no, I'm doing it. I need money. I need to make up for what I did over the Christmas, the holiday season. I spent a lot of money, and now I'm spending more money on myself. And so a lot of people are probably like, yeah, I want to do it. I I need to be held accountable. And two, I think this is going to be an awesome thing, especially for January and February, because people are dying to look for results right after Christmas and right after New Year's. So I think it's going to be a hit. So do you guys want to run this challenge group together, or do you want to do your own separate ones?
For the app, I'm fine with, since I already have a group on Facebook, like I'm going to have them post in that too. But as far as the app, I'd prefer if we could do one together, because I don't know if anybody else is how they feel, but yeah. Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask, where's my piece of paper? Oh, it's right in front of me. God. I'm going to ask everyone to let me know who wants to be a part of this challenge group that we're going to do through the app, just so I can get your email, and then I can make you guys administrators so that you can add your own coaches and customers and stuff like that, instead of me trying to do everyone that you guys think is going to want to do it. So I'll just I don't know how many people you can have as an administrator, but I mean, I think we should be fine. So
you can have as many as you want, because during the last one we had all of Rising Lotus in there. So
as far as administrators, or are we talking?
Oh, as soon as you change, when you change the person to a coach, it allows them to add new people. So
okay.
That's how we did it in the last one. We made all the coaches, and they could just add and whatever for whoever they wanted.
All right, so I don't need a list then. I'll just put you guys or anyone on my team as a coach, and then you guys will be able to do that for your coaches too. So we can do that. And I mean, I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to start to advertise it now. So let me just read. Do it together. Yeah, it will also help new challengers too. I know it's too bad that April's not on this call, but I know she was going to be doing a challenge group, so maybe she will want to jump in on this with us instead of doing her own on the side. I know a couple of people were thinking about doing it on their own, but this might be a good opportunity for you guys, just to keep you guys accountable. I mean, I don't really like the challenge tracker, just because I feel like it's not a very good platform yet. But if it's something that we all can kind of work our way into, and start to get comfortable with it and try to figure it out, and just kind of bite the bullet and just try to like it, I think it'll be really good for other people, because sometimes with Facebook, people feel like it's really public, which it's not. You just feel like when you're posting on Facebook that everything's public. But for challenge groups, people are just like, they get overwhelmed. And I feel like the challenge app, people are going to feel like more intimate and like be able to tell you a little bit more. I just learned like maybe a month ago that you could actually do more posts in the challenge app. I thought it was just you do the Shakeology and the workouts. I didn't know you could do additional, so it's like we all have to play around with it. So let me read, let's see. Yeah, Facebook groups can be, I mean, I like the Facebook groups because everyone's all right there and you can see it. But then I think a lot of people get scared to post because they're like, are you sure that it's not going to pop up on my news feed? Or some people might freak out and think, oh no, did I post it on my personal page? Because I've done that before when I was a new challenger. I was like mortified and I was like, I have to delete it. And did Chris leave? Oh no, where'd he go?
Help move stuff.
All right. So do you guys have any questions about the app or things that you want to talk about? I don't know how many people were in Candace's group, but did you guys like that? Where it was like a daily action, call to action?
You mean the badass group?
Yeah.
I was so bad at keeping up with it. I was supposed to post every Friday, and it was legitimately every Friday night. I was like, oh crap, because I just don't use that tracker. It's like another thing that I have to look at, and like, so I honestly, I feel bad. I didn't really participate other than when I had to. So I don't know, maybe it's just getting used to it, but it was like another thing that I would have to, but I mean, it was good. I know a lot of people participated and got a lot out of it. So.
Yeah, I think the way Candace had it set up, it was awesome. I don't know if it's because, like, she had all these tasks for different people, but I think someone where it's like at my level or your level, Sarah, where it can become overwhelming, because I even felt overwhelmed because I had to post on Saturday mornings. And if I didn't post by noon, like the first 2 times, Candace was like, you have to post. And I'm like, shoot, because I would just forget. But I think the concept of it is brilliant, where we try to do like a call to action or something to motivate people to, feel better about themselves, and how to, because we have to remember that a lot of these people that are starting out, they're literally starting out. It's not like they've been doing it for months. So we have to remember to be really motivating for them and encourage them. So, I mean, I can totally relate to you, Sarah, about feeling overwhelmed and, stressing out about having one day, because you just don't like that platform. It's hard to adjust to. And I think it's just something we have to just, put it on our list and make sure we check in every day. I mean, it's hard. I have one running now, and I still forget to poke in. But last month I was a part of 7 challenge groups, and I was extremely overwhelmed because I was monitoring 3 of them, and then I was hosting 2 of them, and it was a lot for me. So I don't think I'm going to take on that much. But let's see. Any questions? Nope.
I have something to share from, I was on the call last night with Emily Goodman, and I'm gonna forget the other girl's name. I feel bad, but so Emily talked about the health vet, but then this other girl talked a lot about social media, and she had some really good tips, and I won't go over everything, because the recording's in Dreamcore if you want to watch it, but she I've had a rough time this month. I just feel like it's those holiday things, people are just so, they're waiting until the last minute. And she just said something that made me feel so much better. She was like, okay,
Hold on. April. Let me see. Mute yourself. Mute yourself. Thank you.
She basically just said, guys, if people are not liking your posts, and if nobody's responding to you, and you're having a really hard time, just be aware that you are planting the seeds right now. You do not have to freak out that nothing's happening, because as soon as the holidays are over, guess what? We're talking to these people, and they're going to be ready, and guess who they're going to go to, because you were talking to them, even if they didn't talk to you or respond or like anything, or they're watching.
It's so true, and that's what motivates me, is because if I can talk to as many people as possible now, even if they say no, I'm telling you, last year they all came to me. I mean, they might not have come to me in January, but they sure hells did in February, March, April, May. I still have people that I talked to last year that still have not come in. So you have to think of it as talk to as many people as you possibly can now, because you want to plant that seed. You want people to remember your compassion and your fire that you have when you talk to them, and, let them know that how much you care about them, because that's what's gonna, make them feel good about themselves and be like, well, she really did take the time to talk to me. And, I have this one girl that I've been talking to for over a year. We've talked a little bit about fitness, and we've talked about her boyfriend and stuff like that, and things that she's been going through. And she's actually, broke off from that relationship. And I think now that she's really starting to focus on herself, that something is going to come along with it, because we have talked before in the past about fitness, but I just made it a relationship between the two of us because I didn't want her to think that I was pressuring her. So I think now that she's out of this toxic relationship, that she's going to feel she wants to work on herself. And I think she will be one of those people that is a yes. Sometimes it takes a year, couple months, 6 months. So as long as you keep following up with people and, keep talking to people with compassion and letting them know that you care, that's what is planting the seed, and that's how they're going to remember you, and then they're going to trust you. So, that's so true, Sarah. Talk to as many people as you possibly can, and you are definitely planting the seeds. And anything else? Everyone's so quiet. So just quick, I know I didn't mention this earlier, but personal development. So what's everyone doing for personal development? I just kind of want to know where everyone's at.
I was reading Jab, Jab, Right Hook for a little bit, but I switched back to You're a Badass for a couple days.
Did you like the Jab, Jab?
It's a little slow going at the moment, but it's a good book.
Okay, because I do want to read that.
Yeah, I've had it for a while, and I'm like, yeah, I probably should open that at some point. So I opened that up and read a couple chapters, and I need to get back into that. But I don't know why I just decided to hop back into You're a Badass for a couple days.
Yeah, it doesn't matter as long as you're doing something, either listening to a podcast every day, doing something at least 10 minutes. I consider some of the team calls to be personal development, to be completely honest, because it makes you feel good. Even if I watch some of Bonnie's videos, I consider that personal development, even though maybe Colleen might not consider it. But Bonnie motivates me. So, I think whatever makes you feel good is personal development. So, Erica, what were you reading?
I am reading The Compound Effect right now. I started it last week. I kind of got off track, but now I'm buckling back down because I need it right now, most definitely.
Okay. And Megan, you just bought those 2 books today.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I think I'm getting another cold. But I bought The Truth About Trust, and I think it's called How to Change for Good. Not sure if that's the right title, but I got those 2. I'm kind of going to bounce back and forth because I skimmed through both of them and they sound so good that I just want to read them both right now. So we'll see. Yeah.
And April.
I finally just finished You Are a Badass, so it took me 4 months because I'm a slow reader.
That's okay.
But we get actually points at work to shop with, so I went on and I found the Gifts of Imperfections with my points at work, so I actually got to get it for free, so that just came in the mail, so I'm going to be starting that one next.
Awesome. And Sarah.
I'm reading The Slight Edge, and I'm excited about it. It's very similar, I feel to The Compound Effect. It's it makes you feel really good because it's all those little things that you do every day that you show up for, for us, the vital behaviors and doing our workout.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be huge over time. Just keep doing it. And I'm like, oh, thank God. That's really comforting.
And oh God, I sounded like a frog. I'm trying to think. All my other books are in the other room. I can't remember them off the top of my head. But I'm reading The Secret again, and what's the other one? The Introvert Advantage. I'm almost done with that one. But I get so bored with books. It's hard. I've only finished 2 books. It's really hard. Like, I'll just jump back and forth. And what else did I want to say?
They're all pretty similar, kind of. Like, they all have, like, the same kind of concept. So that's why it's sometimes if you get bored, just I pick up another one, and then, like, I'll jump back to where I left off in the other one, then I'll jump. So, like, I really haven't finished all the books either, but I'm still, like, reading them once in a while.
Yeah.
But, like, always reading something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, I'm still listening to in my car the Tony Robbins, The Power Within. Is it Power Within? The Ultimate Power Within. I'm still listening to that, and that's, like, wicked good. I've listened to it 4 times, like the first, like, 3 CDs I've listened to 4 times because I need to listen to the things, like, over and over and over to understand it. But that's wicked good. But, like, I always want to stop when I'm driving to write things down because I can't remember things for the life of me. And do you guys have your challenge group people reading personal development too? Because that's really important for you guys too. If they're buying a challenge pack, make sure that you, whatever it is they're struggling with, make sure that you just, let them know that there are books out there that's have helped you when you first started. The first book that I ever read really helped me just understand, like, myself and how to deal with, like, relationships. And it was, you can be happy no matter what. And I say it all the time, and people are like, I don't even know, I've never heard of that book. But it's a really good book. It's super small, and it just goes over, I think it's 5 principles of how to be happy. And I think that's a really good book for people that are just starting out with trying to get healthy and trying to, like, make sure that they clear their mind, and, like, this is a journey, and it's really important for them to understand that, like, this can help them if they are listening to personal development, or if they're reading every day, just 10 minutes a day, it's going to make a difference. So just try to have your challenge group people read a personal development when they first start. A lot of people would be like, I don't read. No, I'm all set. But I think it's worth it. Do you guys have any questions about the challenge group app, Health Bet?
I have a question.
Yes.
I missed, like, the first almost 20 minutes. So for the Health Bet, are you going to be doing it the same way you did last time? Like, you'll be running it and we'll give you the emails of people, or, like, how's it going to work?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you guys' emails, and I'm going to create the group, and it will be, I'm trying to decide if I should do it a week before the challenge starts, because it's January 9th to February 5th. So I'm wondering if I should start it January 2nd and have it go just so people can get familiar with things. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you guys' emails, whoever is a coach underneath me, and I'm going to make them administrative so you guys can add your own customers under there so you can get their emails instead of me just taking everyone's email and plugging it in. It will save me a little bit of time. So
okay. And another question on the Ultimate Reset, can you not drink your Shakeology? because I know Audrey didn't drink it, but then I did see like a pack with the Ultimate Reset with the vegan Shakeology. So I'm kind of like, can you drink the vegan? Because there was a challenge pack I saw with vegan Shakeology and the Ultimate Reset. So I was kind of confused if you could maybe drink it with just the vegan.
I don't.
Is it the 3-day or the Ultimate Reset?
No, the Ultimate Reset had it with the vegan Shakeology.
That's interesting because I'm pretty sure that you can't do it for the 3 weeks. Because when Audrey asked me to do it, I was like, I can't go 3 weeks without Shakeology. I can't. Like, that's like my lifeline. Like, I need it. That's my saving grace.
Yeah, so that's why I knew she didn't drink it at all. So I was surprised to see it in a challenge pack together. So now I'm thinking, if I want to do the Ultimate Reset, I won't be able to do the health bet. So now I don't know if I should wait or.
I'm going to look it up right now. Go to because I'm curious.
The thing I could think of is because it's all plant-based and it promotes the like vegan lifestyle for that 21 days. So that's not as much protein in it and everything. So that could be probably why there's Shakeology in
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried, like I looked a little bit. I just haven't really done too much research, but I was surprised to see them together. So
Yeah.
I mean, if I can do that, and I'll still do it and just drink the vegan chocolate, but it's kind of will be my deciding factor.
All right, so I'm just going to share it, so we'll just all look together. Why do things look different? I don't like it like that. Hold on. I have to do things weird.
I found one on the old board free.
The what?
Allowed Ultimate Reset program modifiers. Tropical, strawberry, vegan.
Modifier?
Yeah, it says that's what it's. I'm reading this in their Beachbody message board.
Go ahead.
Allowed Ultimate Reset program modifier. Tropical, strawberry, Shakeology. I don't see anything about the vegan chocolate, but I assume that they're going to allow the tropical strawberry vegan and probably the chocolate be the same one.
Yeah, if you go to challenge packs and you go through them all, there is one there with both either chocolate or strawberry. So maybe I should just go to like the FAQ and do a little more research.
That is so weird. I mean, I could maybe do the modifier. Interesting.
I mean, they wouldn't sell them together. I wouldn't think if you couldn't, you know.
Huh. That's weird. I always thought that you could do Shakeology.
That's what I thought too. So I kind of.
If I tell Audrey this, she's gonna be like, "Oh my god!" She's gonna be mad.
I think that's all it is, though. It's just it's just a challenge pack. That's why they're including the Shakeology in it. When I'm reading it now. That is kind of weird.
I'll have to look more into it.
Yeah, I can do a little more research too. I just didn't know if anybody knew offhand.
It's in the FAQs. It says, "Can Shakeology be taken daily while on the reset?" Yes, vegan Shakeology is recommended as part of the reset.
Yep, I just found the same exact thing
Winning.
from like last year.
That's like a game changer.
Yep,
Oh
the
my.
tropical strawberry and the chocolate vegan are approved.
I mean, that's not the greatest, but at least it's Shakeology.
Better than nothing.
Yeah. Wow.
Don't tell Audrey. She'll
I would
get
say, don't tell Audrey that.
Yeah, right. I think she might be doing hers the end of January because she doesn't want to do it when she's at the retreat. So I think she's doing it after.
Yeah, I was gonna say after we get back from Orlando, I thought.
Yeah. I think it's the following. No. Yeah, the following Monday, not the 16th. So whatever date that is. Because I know Candace is going to do it too, and a couple other people. So they're actually going to have like a separate group going. So April, if you wanted to join that, they're probably doing it. I forget the date. January 23rd, maybe, is when they're doing it. So, I mean, I don't have anything else, unless if you guys have any other questions. We only have 6 minutes left. No? All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'm going to be working tomorrow, so I'll be gone for most of the day. So, yeah, if you have questions about the health bet, just let me know, and I will create a group. I'll figure out a name that we can do. If you guys come up with any names that you want to put in, just let me know. And, yeah, I don't know. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.